Do we have questions? Do we have question time? Drum roll. You have our secret box.
Yep. Do I just give it to you?
Yeah. We all wrote some questions that are hopefully not too kind. So we can have a fun time. George? Yeah, pick one.
Okay.
Pick carefully.
Is this mine?
I don't know. I don't know who's look like what.
Let's pick this one. What is your fashion background?
Oh. Well, that's really long story.
It's a bit broad.
Yeah.
Yeah, me?
Yeah.
So my fashion background started when I was very, very young. Ever since I can remember, I loved fashion and I loved drawing. So it started like as a kid, in kindergarten when like I drew pictures of dresses and or hair. So as far as I can remember, and then I went into fashion.
Design.
Fashion school, right?
Yeah.
That's how I met you.
Yes, I took courses.
Yeah. And so, I got my formal training,
But you still went back to hair, like you didn't really.
I still went back to hair. Yeah. I started with hair. I cheated on my career for many times, but eventually I went back to it because I love it.
Okay, so my fashion background is quite complicated. One of probably the most complicated one people could have really thought about, because I'm not really an outsider. I'm actually fully professionally trained. Let's put it this way, or put it into two parts. The first time that I knew I wanted to do fashion design was, I think, when I was like 9 or 10 years old, when my mom got a subscription to the Hong Kong Elle magazine. She got it from a friend. So I started flipping. There are things I see, I love this. How come I don't see this on the street? It's the first time. Another thing, I think it goes even back, which I didn't know, then I thought about it now, is I used to play dress-up parties with friends coming over when I was 7 years old. But not princess dress up. Literally my mom's closet, matched them up with her stilettos. I was like, I think this outfit you should wear, We'll do a runway, then we'll change outfit, do another runway. So I actually held 7 years old girls runway shows in my house with my mom's clothes. I then still remember some of the pieces, as weird as it is.
It's cute.
Yeah, so then, but for undergrad, I wanted to learn more about arts before I can say I'm always wanted more sources. So I did art history and media studies. Then first master in fashion design. Also while I was in undergrad, I took fashion styling, got my certificate, went to makeup school, got my diploma. And yes, I did all classes at university for art history. And the last 2 years, I went to George Brown at the same time for fashion design, construction, like patterns and all those other courses. Then right after, went to do my master. And I've been working on collection nonstop from time. I thought I didn't have many food collections. But when I started pulling them up, people was like, you should put all of them up. I started drawing them from different years, different collections. And they actually went up really big rack. I was like, and I told my friend, I ran out of hangers. I didn't know I had so many pieces. So over the years, I accumulate. But
Beautiful piece.
thank you. This is a new collection. We're not marketing this because we're not going into mass production yet. I'm still more want to find a way. So really order what you like, kind of thing. So if you're interested in any piece I wear or you see here, you can contact us, leave a message. Then we might be able to find a way to facilitate that. But it's still in the very making process. That's pretty much, I think that's my fashion background. From childhood stories to how I got trained. So the end is, it's never ending back to do what I want to do. Quit from the very prestigious financial jobs, which I was sold on to begin with, and gave up all my financial trading licensing to do this. And Yeah, so it's a part of my life. It's not even, I think, it's not in the back anymore. It's more where I'm going from now on. And Jenny, do you have a fashion background?
Oh, I don't have any fashion background. I am in commerce background if you're interested.
Yeah.
For me, it's pretty much the same. Like my fashion background is dressing myself, so pretty much it for me.
But you wrote that
I
question.
did. I was curious.
Yeah. But you didn't share the part, like I know my friends too well. You didn't share the part how you traveled like in Canada and went to Europe, like just for hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I thought that wasn't part of the fashion background, but I guess it is. Like, what really drew me to London was fashion. Like, it was the style on the streets and the just like the like eccentric, edgy contemporary fashion, and I really love that. Um, I have to add to that. Like, what really got me into fashion. Like I've always dreamed to be a fashion designer when I was a little kid, but what really got me into the fashion, like into fashion, was John Galliano.
Yeah. Okay, my turn. Let's see. This one is really well folded. I hope I don't get my own question. Okay. Describe one of the most embarrassing things you have done.
To what?
One of the most embarrassing anything you have done.
Anything.
Jenny's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so see, I told you, it's good to have her around. She has fun questions. The most embarrassing thing you have.
Too many.
Yeah, comes with age, you know.
Oh boy.
Elaborate. Is like something funny or something we regret?
Just something that makes you feel twisted inside, that you feel, so embarrassed.
I don't know. Like, I have very thick skin. It's not that. Otherwise, why wouldn't we be here? Right?
One moment that I can think of was back in high school. We were like doing projects in the library, so we were like researching. So we had like this whole line of computers on one section of the library, and for some reason there wasn't enough chairs for all the computers, so I ended up taking one from one of the other stations that unfortunately already had someone sitting there. He was gone, so I kind of grabbed his chair and took it.
You got caught.
I did. So when he came back, I was away. No, I was at the computer, but I think I stood up to do something, and he came back, took the chair. I didn't realize because he had done it like behind me. So he took the chair, left with it, went back to his station, and me, completely oblivious, sat down with no chair behind me. And I went to like a uniform school. We wore uniforms, so I was wearing a skirt at the time. So me flat on my bum.
That's a good part. That is a good part.
So that was a pretty embarrassing moment for me. It wasn't pretty.
But it's funny. It's
It
kind of
was
funny.
funny.
Yeah. It's something like if you go back, you don't mind doing it again, kind of thing.
It was hilarious. I laughed at myself. It was embarrassing in the moment. So
Yeah. I think that's what I find. If there's something you can go back and have a good laughter, I don't find it embarrassing. It's not embarrassment for me. The ones I find embarrassing is the ones that you really bite your teeth. Like, don't know if you made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
Laughter
Laughter or embarrassment? Like
embarrassment, sure. This is not the most. I mean, it's embarrassing. I have this.
good stuff. I have a feeling it's good stuff. We'll wait for you.
I like to get dressed up and then sometimes go outside for a smoke and just like walk around and just like take my outfit for a walk. And this one time, about like 3 years ago, where I was feeling cute. I put on like my new outfit, went out and yeah, went for a walk. Like I was feeling myself, and then like I actually choked on my cigarette. And then like there was this huge lineup of people waiting for this restaurant. I choked on myself. And as I was walking, like about, I don't know, 2 or 3 meters, I tripped myself. So it just ended up really bad. And I thought, oh, poor dear. Like you just want to have a great time. Like what?
Good smoke and a nice outfit. And
I just want to have, a moment, but I tripped and choked.
Oh my gosh. It's worth waiting for. Your story is totally worth waiting for.
I felt, yeah.
Yeah, so we still have Jenny.
What? Do I have to go
Your
to?
question. I mean, that must be something you came up with.
Okay. Well, one of the embarrassing stories, it was the very first days that I came to Canada, like from China. It was like the start of my grade 10 school year. And then at the time, people would ask what's up all the time, right? Meaning like, how are you doing? But I didn't know because I never learned what's up on a textbook when I was back in China. So I thought somehow...
Did you look up?
No. Somehow I figured out maybe they're asking, how are you doing? Like, how are you? So I asked in a very formal and standard way. I said, I'm fine. Thank you. And you? I can't like forget the look on her face. She was very astonished. Yeah.
The smart girl that came from textbook. Yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah. Don't forget Jenny's behind the scenes. Like, okay. So shall we draw one for you?
I'm actually good, depending on if you want another question.
Okay, how about we do one and we pick one for Jenny, because Jenny.
Oh my.
Okay, which one do we pick? Which one do we like the look?
I'll pick for her. What's this?
Looks like Jenny's voting as well.
Oh, Chinese floating.
Let's see what it is.
What's the most exciting thing that you did this summer?
Yeah, that's my question.
Oh, good pick. So we got Jenny's question. Okay, how about we start with you, because that's your pick.
Oh my god, I did so many exciting things. I went to Italy for 2 months, traveled all around northern Italy, and then I came back, went to Taylor Swift concert, and after my summer school, went to Ed Sheeran's concert. So my summer was bomb. Anyways, your turn.
Yeah, the exciting summer of a 20 years old, just so you know. From the experience of the 20 years old, what's our summer like?
Honestly, my summer was pretty tame. Normally I would try to go away or do something, but I really didn't this year. I'm going away in January, so I'll have an exciting new year. But no, my summer was pretty
What about
boring.
dating?
It was an interesting dating summer. I'll give it that. But maybe that's a conversation for another time.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty mundane.
George?
Probably going to New York.
Oh, you went to New York.
The end of summer.
Okay.
So that was very exciting. This place, New York, just kind of had a special place in my heart, and I got to see a lot of the places that I didn't get to see in the previous times that I went. So it was very exciting for me. It's always exciting for me to go to New York.
Oh, the most exciting. See, my summer was actually pretty dang, just like you said. But excitement happened before and after summer. I quit my financial job before summer. I finally walked out on something I didn't fully believe in doing for me. And I did really well, I have to say. I excelled, but it just wasn't for me. And then me and my sister-in-law, we talked about the show over through the summer because she wanted to bring some of the content. And then, I did the entire collection for the summer, so that was my summer. It wasn't that exciting, it was really quite a lot of hard work. And then the most exciting part would be at the end of summer, actually building the entire set by myself. I constructed all the pieces, and yeah, literally, and did many testings and chose all the individual things that I wanted on set for the studio, including the rack. Like, I did a lot of shopping for the summer. So my summer was living the dream, I think. I lived it. Hope to live it for longer. So that's our summer. And so I guess this will conclude our chat for today. Thank you so much for coming to Studio Sigmaet. And we had a fun talk about whatever we wanted to talk about. And thank you so much for watching. If you like our content, make sure you subscribe. And this is Studio Sigmaet. I'm Polaris, your host. That's Dorcia, George, Jenny behind the scene. What else shall we say? Time for lunch. So we'll see you next time.